Grand Finals. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map. Both players go for gas first.
Oh.
It's going to be Nerchio.
12 pools?
Well, I mean, that could be normal. We don't actually know anymore, man.
I don't. In the top right says the blue Zerg. It's Blythe.
I don't find the pool timing so crazy as I do that gas first, though. It's definitely the gas that says these guys are maybe looking to tango just a bit. Speedlings into maybe banelings into whatever else we can get our hands on. But Nerchio, man, he's got a commanding lead in the series 2-0. Worked out pretty well so far with Ravagers. So maybe my thoughts are, for Bly, it kind of makes sense to go for this, right? End the game before it gets to the Ravagers. Go with the Lings, catch Nerchio off guard. And I don't know if Nerchio just knows his teammates so damn well or what the deal is, but the timings on these were identical.
They were. I mean, it could be said that Nerchio just wants to end the series. He's already up 2-0. So, I mean, this could be knowing Bly, or it could just be coincidental, and they both have reasons to do what they're doing. But the question is, of course, is going to put in a Baneling Nest. They both start speed. They could technically still throw on a Baneling Nest afterwards. Both guys still in gas. Actually, I wonder at what point you're going to be able to afford a hatchery on the jump-started economy. Ooh, I actually don't know. This is basically a 6-pool, right? Because it was 12 drones.
Ha. If you divide it by 2, the math checks out.
But I mean, it's what you start with, right?
I guess,
six
yeah,
drones, 12 drones?
Same
yeah.
concept. You don't overdrone, you don't go for the economy. Now, this is a 4-player spawn map, so it was kind of a guess where people go. And it looks like Nerchio did get a good check on Bly. I don't know if Bly actually saw Nerchio see him, but the Overlord will.
This actually... I don't know if it's going to work out more for... okay.
That awkward XD base uses Bly.
Oh, but they both don't do anything. They both are running back home. It's very confusing. We did see a Baneling Nest thrown down for Nerchio and for Bly. All right.
Well, we'll see just where this leads. I mean, the banelings in the middle of the map are a little bit awkward, but with control of the watchtower, or at least having checked it, he knows Nerchio had nothing there. But Nerchio is going to catch Bly a little off guard. And we'll see if these banelings at home are going to be enough. I kind of feel like with good control they won't be.
It's the same situation for both players.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Nerchio doesn't have any attacking banelings. That's the big difference here. I don't know if this is attacking lings.
Bly, if he did this a little bit better, maybe could have squeezed out a couple more hits. But those banelings are just wasted. Emphasis here, wasted on the queens.
Wow! Oh no!
Where did Nerchio even manage to sneak those banelings in from?
He kept his lings off to the left, and actually Bly was so focused on his own attack he did not notice.
Oh my gosh, so Bly ends up taking the worst end of this. Losing quite a few drones to that hit was no small feat, 4 of them in total. But I think a lot of this comes down to the fact that he wasted his entire army on that little block of the ramp. I mean, credit to Nerchio, I'm not sure if that's on purpose or accident, because it looked like he's trying to position the queens, but the Baneling Cocoon made it so that everything got kind of screwed up on that ramp. Which is so perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Nerchio's already in quite a big lead. Just, he was up at 6 drones until Bly just remade them. But while he was remaking those, Nerchio just made just a couple more lings. So, barring any just really horrific Baneling accidents for Nerchio, should just consistently, have the lead and end the game at some point. I don't know if they're gonna get the roaches before that, but somewhere.
Yeah, so tell like 800 some odd people to spam dance in chat, flag the bot out. It's still doing dance commands because it couldn't do them all earlier. So good dance right through to the end of the game. Great bailing hits again on Bly. He does try to pull some of the drones out of this, but even if he holds perfectly, and he's not going to, he's down to 8 orkers once again.
Yeah, 8 to 17 this time. Now Nerchio he's not going to have another attack. Well, maybe he is. Okay. He throws in a roach warren as opposed to a hatchery, so he will have another attack, but it won't be necessarily ling-based.
No, and that's where I think this really falls apart for Bly. Big shout out to LotV, first sub of the day, brand new sub. Welcome to the channel. And again, sorry for, I've learned my lesson, guys. I'm never ever again going to tell chat to spam exclamation mark dance or exclamation mark dance too when there's this many people. The bot's still dancing! Why? It's so like
That's good.
Alright, so awkward as awkward does. Nerchio, I don't think he's sweating it at all at this point.
No, I doubt it. He's up by actually almost twice. Yeah, twice the supply. Takes out the rest of Bly's army. I don't know what 2 army supply is. I guess the queen.
Yeah, pretty much. She goes back to fill that little note, so at least she keeps the Lings back, but... at what point does Bly tap out of this, right? I mean, it sucks to go down 3-0 to a friend, to a teammate and all that, and get second place, but it does look like that's going to be the case, and, I don't know, Nerchio's just good at ZVZ, what can I tell you?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, in Heart of the Swarm, Bly had the thing where he was either off or he was on, right? So maybe that is just the same thing with Legacy of the Void. Maybe today's an off night, or he just truly has not had as much practice. You know, it's always very possible. No one has practice 6 pooling anymore, so this is a 12 pool, and it's just completely different. I have no idea what you really expect with your economy looking like that.
I think one of the biggest things for Nerchio is, like, he sees there's a natural base. Like, you know Bly's left with no options at this point. It's kind of, I guess on one hand, Nerchio's just kind of like, okay, well, I got this in the bag. But for Bly, I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of salt here. Can't be too happy about the way this has gone.
No. No, we do have 2 Ravagers, no 3 Ravagers. They're scuttling across the map. Come forward here.
This is another instance where I think Ravagers are kind of BS with the attack speed they have. Like, you can't even properly counter them with Lings. You think Lings with a big surround would shut down these big, slow, clunky-looking units, but no. Ravagers attack fast like Hydras, and they don't care about Lings.
Yeah. Like, this one got surprisingly low. I think it took a Baneling shot or 2, maybe.
I was not gonna kill the eggs? Oh, that's right, because it's spell damage, not an auto attack.
A lot of these new units in Heart of the Sword, or Legacy of the Void, can actually kill eggs, including the Adept.
Well, you have to scale me first. I feel like that L should have been an F for Lurker.
No, he meant to say Lurker. You know, he must an R.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I would love to see ZVZ get to a point where Lurkers are used. I think they could be so cool. The potential for so cool. Oh, shit!